We're here on Witness This. I got my brother Terrail here with Team Jesus. How many of them is Team Jesus roughly?
Probably 10 to 20.
10 to 20. Team Jesus. Their mission is just to feed the homeless, repair the broken. Amazing story after story with these guys. Truly a blessing to what they're doing and operating in the supernatural. And that's what I believe that this story might be, is operating kind of in the supernatural. So, you mind sharing your story?
Before I start, I just want to say, Lord, forgive me for every time I've stole your glory, because this is not an opportunity to do that. But I'm going to tell you a couple stories about Operation Shower Blessing. It was a vision in my pastor's heart to find and get a mobile shower. And this mobile shower will, we can pull up on the homeless and just offer them a shower right there on the spot.
Amazing.
And so we were actually at a men's conference in Louisiana. This is how we first got it. And a brother that we know from Austin, Texas comes up to us, and we get to one of the men's houses in Louisiana. And right next door, there's an awesome flatbed trailer. And I was like, Pastor, that's exactly what we need, something like that. And he was like, yeah, that's exactly what we need. So this brother from Austin, Texas, he says, you know what? I just bought one of those. They're normally over like $2,000, but I just got one for $700. Like, whoa. And then he says, how about I just give it to you guys for the cost that I got it? Wow. So that was how we initially got the trailer. And then the last part of this piece is we got a box to put on it. We didn't know how this was going to operate. My pastor just had the vision to get this mobile shower. So we just thought we was going to frame it up, boom, 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 and that's where it was going to be. We talked to the fabricator. He says, no, that's not going to work. It'll probably fall apart. So he gets a box, and he welds the whole box on this flatbed trailer. And it was so mind-blowing. He said he had a lot of business during this time period when he first got it, and he didn't do it for a week or two, and then instantly God stopped his business, stopped his flow of work, stopped his money coming into his home. And so he's like, let me get on this project. So he got on the project, he finished it, and he calls us, and we was on our way home from a trip, another trip to Louisiana actually, and he says, my pastor calls him up and he says, you know what, he said, what's going on with the money situation? How much do we owe you? And he said, you know what, you don't owe me anything. So my pastor, he hands me the phone and he says, son, I can't deal with this. And he just broke down crying. And so I said, what's going on with the trailer? What's going on? And the fabricator tells me, he said, well, your pastor wanted to know what was going on with the money. And I told him that the Spirit of the Lord told me that you guys didn't owe anything. Amen. And I was like, what? And I was just absolutely blown away. This is like a $3,000 or $4,000 job that was donated to the kingdom. And when we get there, we still try to offer him money. And he says, take this and put it back in the towels, put it back in the soap, put it back into the shower any other way, but I can't take anything from you. And I was just so blessed and so honored just to be a part of it. And I want to apologize if I stuttered or anything, but to God be the awesome glory.
Yeah. Boy, what amazing work that God knew what he was doing to not necessarily take any business away from him, because I believe that business came back to him in full and probably twofold after when he was done with your trailer. But he shut his business down so he could work on your trailer.
Exactly.
Like, God is like, I never would have thought that, man.
Totally mind-blowing.
If it makes sense.
If it makes sense to me, it's not God.
It's not God.
If it makes sense to me, it's not God.
Amazing. Team Jesus here, they have Team Jesus store where it's full of stuff for the homeless, right? Soap, shampoo, clothes,
Personal hygiene,
toiletries,
shoes, different things for women, products.
and then they have another trailer that's a food trailer.
Nice.
It opens up. They serve food out of it. You guys pack a lot of food in that thing too, man. A lot of that food is given to you on a
Yes.
weekly basis.
Supernaturally.
Yeah.
Very small ministry,
Very small ministry.
but we just believe in God.
And you guys are feeding, what is it like? It's at least a couple hundred people a week, right? On a Saturday, right?
Yes, normally I'd say anywhere between 150 and 200. My brother, he just told me that, I think it was him or his wife said they passed out about 175 Bibles, so somewhere around there.
That's amazing that God supernaturally provides for that many people to
Yes.
to give that stuff to Team Jesus in order to put it right back into the
Yes.
kingdom. That many people.
Yes.
That's
It's mind blowing.
I'm telling you, man. It's so amazing how God works. Man, I feel just overwhelmed right now. Forgive me, man. God is so good. God is so good, man. Praise him, right? Every time when I get on the phone with this brother, he's like, praise him.
Don't lose that, because you want to get emotional. Get emotional.
Yeah.
Give God all the praise, honor, and glory, because He absolutely deserves it.
He's so good.
He is.
Man, that is the kingdom upon us. Thank you.